Okay, so it's alleged that they were able to smack up bin Laden. Now, I intentionally have not made a video on the bin Laden affair, nor am I commenting it, except to say that perhaps I feel as if I'm being laden to. I have my own little spin, and I don't want to get into that. So, all I'm associating myself with Osama is the way I feel. I feel like I'm worse than Osama bin Laden. Now, he became the number one American enemy after '01. But since '95, I came to America. I've been going through some things that I wonder if my crimes are worse than Osama bin Laden. Now, I'm not sure what I did. Just freedom of speech, and because I'm extremely qualified. I recall in Florida once, I was speaking at a city hall meeting, and a guy came after, and he said that I look smart and they want me to work for them. No, I didn't ask him who they are because I suspect he's government or something, and I don't want that. I want to be free to, go about and come about and this and that. And my experience and what I believe is this: that when you are black and you're real smart, somebody will want you to work for them, so they could get all the ideas and make the money in it, or they will tell you, don't talk about that, don't talk about this. And when they need somebody to go, like, sacrificial lamb, you're it. So I don't want no job like that, okay? But I think the FBI was behind the state of Florida taking my child. They're doing things to get me real pissed off, so I can threaten something or do something dangerous. While appealing it, they're taking my appeals out to the post, changing it around, delaying my notices, and by the time I respond, it's already late. Now I'm in Puerto Rico. I came here to go to law school after studying Spanish for a year, and I'm having the time of my life. Where I stay right now, I suspect many of the men are FBI. And one morning, this guy bust my chops, and I just took it easy. He said it's an accident, but I guess the average American might have gotten up and smacked him back, and then of course he would have shouted, either killed me or wound me, and everybody jump in a free for all, or I would have been arrested and thrown in jail or whatever. So I let it slide. I mean, it doesn't matter when you attack me. It could be in the middle of the night or whatever. I'm kind of cogent, and I just kind of like figure out things, and I take in a lot of abuse. And these guys came with a scam. They go in scuba diving. Like, if I'm that stupid, I come to Puerto Rico. I don't know these people. They go in scuba diving. I'm gonna go scuba diving with them. You got two teams, and they're coming back with the treasures, and they're talking and carrying on. I tried to get into the University of Puerto Rico to study Spanish. My transcripts came, and the message that it can't be delivered, so they're going to return it in 15 days. But when I went out to the post office, my transcript was right in the university's box. They weren't taking it up. And I went to the university. I didn't behave anyway unseemly. I just calmly said, why don't you guys, pick up my transcripts? So they went and they picked it up. I'm trying to get residency to live in the dormitory. I went to the office to hand in my health certificate, and this young lady, she suddenly got scared and she called somebody, and the person came over and so on. So they're trying to set up that I'm a dangerous person. And I never talked to her anything personal. I never asked her any private questions. I never threatened her. I never watched her in any lascivious sort of sexy way. I just was filling out the application. But they're setting up the precedent that, hey, this guy's a dangerous guy to be on campus. So now with the bin Laden thing, and it looks like a new set of fear this and fear that's coming up, I'm going on campus. They have the barrier across it. So the fellow throw some stupid little talk to me to hear my accent and whatever. I said, man, I just going up the road here. And next thing, I went by the law office. Our next guy's over there. He's playing like he's an assistant professor and all this crap. The young girl waiting right where I go. And they called us both up. She listened to who I came to see and the documents I handed in and so on. So the next thing you know, the documents going to be missing. This guy going to get some threatening talk, to leave me alone. So I'm just feeling like if I'm Osama bin Laden. And they're obstructing my life so obstructively that I just don't understand what to do. I try to work. They obstruct my work. All I could do now is recycling here. You make like $5 a day, and even that, there's a whole bunch of people in it, and it's not to say that they really recycle, but they're just trying to diminish even that $5 you can make a day. So I'm asking the government, man, like, what's going on? I mean, am I more dangerous than Osama? I've been around here 15 years. I haven't violated the law. I'm trying to, walk in the corner. You took my child away. They arrested me for, domestic violence when I had not. The woman cut me, and I called the cops. They took me to jail. The cops arrested me, take me to jail, so I'm resistant simply because I asked him, why is he asking me if I'm on probation? And they took my child away and terminated my parental rights, and I have done nothing. I am trying to do the right thing. Now, I'm not going to threaten nobody. I'm not going to say anything, dangerous. I'm just going to keep on asking my God, how much more is He willing to allow me to suffer? You see, superpowers become superpowers not necessarily to do things that they tend to do. They normally get an opportunity to be a leader in the world, to make the world a better place, to show people that it's not necessarily by might or power, but because we love the Lord and we follow the law and we uphold the law and we treat people with respect and give people the rights, that we prosper. But folks lose that, and they tend to do the things that have led to the others' demise. And so I'm asking God, like, how long more must I go through these kind of problems? I mean, they're obstructing my life. Since '01, I haven't been able to do any study properly because they throw the cog in my wheel. Because I sent my email, they stopped my email, put in the guy's work in the mail and sent it on. Then the guy charged me with plagiarism. It happened back to back. And the guy ignored my email. My email says that this is as far as I could have gotten. I didn't say I got it working now, so they sent his work back to him and he charged me plagiarism. So now, that's a problem. And so I really just asking in this video, like, when will my time end? Am I going to be shut up like Osama, or am I going to be able to, get to do what I want to do, follow the American dream, get my education in, get a job in, get to make me some money so I could take care of my old age and everything else. I mean, like, you see, what I figure, like, some people upstate don't understand is this. They figure that they're so slick that they could say and do things, and it's like, we all have to believe what they said. But there's a God, and He sees the truth. So it doesn't matter what you say or do. He sees the truth. And He is judging. I recall a white guy told him, man, my God looking out for me. He said, that's all y'all could do, talk with God. But that's what white people did in the past. When they were being beaten up in Europe, they worked with God and they become powerful now. And then they are oppressing now. And so when people resort to the God thing, they're trying to castigate it so as people are going to move from that and probably come out to fight. But I will keep on asking God to avenge me, man, and to help me out, because I can't beat these guys. Before you even start, they knock you out. But you see, like Babylon, for example, as I said in the video, Nebuchadnezzar was doing all kinds of stuff. And you know what? When God decided to move in him, everybody like fell asleep. And the enemy moved straight into his party and took him out and took him to Babylon, to the Medes and Persians, to Media and Persia. And that was the end of Babylon. So I'm asking the FBI publicly here, what have I done? And when am I going to be able to live my life in peace without the harassment, without a bunch of setup and entrapment and all this kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to live in peace, man. I'm bothering you guys. If I speak, I'm not talking violent. I'm just speaking the truth.